Hi guys, just letting the camera. I just thought I would continue filming. I'd just done this sort of chain pull through here on this one. This one didn't work out. If you watch the previous video, you will see. So I'm just playing around now to see if I can get anything whatsoever to look nice on this. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna do a dip, my old faithful dips. I do love my dips. So I'll see if a dip works doing this particular style. What am I doing there? I'm going potty, I'll tell you. I'm going off me rocker. So I'm going to just see if the chevrons, what the chevrons come up like when you've got negative space. I'm going to do a bit of that. So this is the Mont poster paints I've got in these little containers. The Mont poster paint. So we just see what we get. I've played around with the chains and I didn't really get a nice finish on this one because I was just going by the seat of my pants, so to speak, and just doing anything basically on there. So I want to see if these dips turn out. I'm not sure whether it will look much good, but you know, you have to try these things just to give them a go. So they have all the lovely colours in the Mont poster paints and they're very cheap and economical for beginners. So that's why I like to tell everybody about them. And they do great dips. I reuse all my containers. I should try and take the labels off because it's confusing. I reuse the containers for makeup paints in and leave the paint in there. Done that colour, done that colour. I've got loads of colours. Where are they go? Bring some more. Okay, just try this fluoro. See if we can get anything out of it. I have flooded the back of the canvas with just the black. Not sure if that's going to be beneficial to me because it might just smudge the whole lot. So I'm just going to give it a go. It's just a quick video using poster paints. See where we go, if anywhere. Trying to keep occupied while we're self-isolating is great for me because I've got this lovely art room that I can just come out and spend time in. So it's pretty good for me, and I'm so happy and blessed that I've got this. But obviously there's some people that haven't. So I'm going to just grab another canvas to squidge on top quickly. I wasn't prepared for this because it was just me going from one thing to the next, trying to make something out of that particular canvas because it went AWOL which I'm quite often having, but I just show you guys everything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just press the other canvas down on that one. So there you go. I haven't even put my gloves on. I just forgot because I've just turned the camera back on to film just in case I get something beautiful. May not be that way. It may be a disaster, but let's hope it's a disaster to a master. Okay, this is the thing. When you're doing dips and you've got two canvases that you're dipping on, flip your canvas over because that'll be another way to ensure that the transfer from one canvas to the next will actually happen. So I might move my, I love this one I did with the chain, well with beads, and that'll be on the video before this. It's not That's it, just popping it onto a tray. Sorry about that. Now this one, I've got a feeling that this is not going to work, but you know, in for a penny, in for a pound. Let's give it a go. Oh, that's messy. Okay, I can work with that actually. I can work with that because that's actually quite pretty that way, I think. Whoop. Let's turn them that way. And what I will do is my little balloon with water in it, take some paint off there, pop it where there. Just keep, yeah, working it. All good. Try and I mean, it's fun to try and rescue paws that instead of just scraping them straight away, give them a chance, you know, like you would with anything in life. Give it a chance, just keep trying working with it, and if all else fails, then yeah, scrape it. But actually that's like just becoming quite pretty all on its own. Look at this, looky. See, so never give up, just like you wouldn't on a friend or a person. Just don't give up, just keep on pushing through. And I suppose that's a really good lesson at the moment, isn't it, for people, like all doom and gloom, but just keep pushing through, doing the right thing, because I think we are definitely going to all be okay. We just need to do the right thing and help one another, and we're going to get there. Look at that. I think that's just gorgeous actually. Oh my goodness, I love it. Just keep working it. I love it. What do you think? It's pretty. I'll see if I can get it close up for you. That's really pretty, and I think as it develops it will get lovelier. Oh, well, there you go. This is a really quick video, but there is the one. It's pretty. I like it. So I will have to try that when I actually mean to do it. And do that same sort of thing. Those paints, yeah, like I said, were the Mont. They are the Mont poster paints, so very cheap and easy. You still buy them online, so there's no excuse. You can buy them online in Australia from the Cabriole Shabby Chic. The link is underneath. You can buy them in the US. The link is to a US supplier is underneath. You can buy them, I'm told now, they're all available in the UK very soon, but you can get the clear glue, I'm told, from, is it Hobbycraft or Hobby Lobby in United Kingdom? But there you go, a nice little project to give you another abstract art that you can put up on your walls or gift to friends or family. So thanks for joining me for the quick video, and hope that you watch the one before this where you'll see the reason why that I did scrape the actual video. I'll go around now and edit the sides of these. Well, I will go and paint the sides of the canvases, and then the photos will be on at the end of the dry piece. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now, guys. This is Bindi and Lola. This is all the noise that you hear around my art studio because they continually play and play. Bindi, oh, there's the hubby going past in the tractor. Bindi's my Australian Shepherd, and Lola is a little Havanese dog of my son and daughter-in-law's. But just after my other dog died, Gus, Bindi would not have a bar of any dog. She just wanted to tear them apart. It was obviously grief and sadness. So to come this far now that she's actually playing and just loving Lola's company is a blessing. So I just added this little video to my pouring video because so many people say, where are these dogs that you talk about? We'd like to see them. So Lola, Bind, Lola girl, Lola. And this is my glorious view from our farm. We're up on the top of a hill with views all over the Noosa Shire, which is in Queensland, Australia. So yeah, this is our property down to the back of those trees. That road you can see there goes down to my husband's machinery shed. But we live in a glorious, glorious place. So to actually be isolated out in this environment is just, you know, stunning. Can't complain at all. Because we can have chickens, and so we'd have eggs and chicken, and we can have cattle, and we can certainly grow all our own vegetable and be completely self-sustainable. So sustainable. Haven't had a drink yet. And we do also have solar, and we have our own water tank, so we are pretty well self-sustainable. That's my husband going in the tractor, the noise that you often hear on the background of my videos that I always apologise to you guys for, but it's life on the farm. So thank you for joining me, and again, thanks for subscribing to my channel and watching the videos. Bye for now.